the farm, making my own fire, waiting for the crazy woman next door to call the fire department. It's good. Maybe I'll bring some beer. Bitcoin hit an all-time high today, and it kind of bounced off the high. It's down about $1,500, but I've been telling you guys it's going to hit. It's going to skyrocket. I think it's going to go 100,000 by the end of the year. I think it might pull back a little bit more and maybe bounce off the 70, maybe 69, 70,000 mark, and then it's going to might bounce around for a little while. It's kind of up because Trump is. I think the more we look at the statistics and the voting, Trump's probably going to win the election. I'm praying he does. If Trump doesn't win the election, we're going to be in big trouble. You can bet Bitcoin will probably drop 10 or 20,000 because Harris is just such a complete moron. It's almost embarrassing to think that people are voting for someone who has absolutely running on nothing. She's completely brainless. And I heard today they said, well, it's mostly women voters. I'm like, that's a real slap in the face. Mostly women. Women shouldn't be allowed to vote, apparently, because they vote based on emotions rather than based on, what does the economy look like? Could you imagine Kamala Harris facing Xi Jinping or Vladimir Putin? They'd laugh at her. She's just so completely useless. Anyway, MicroStrategy is up $1.50. It's up around 150 and 160 bucks right now. I think if Michael Saylor does another bond issue, the stock will probably drop 15, 20 bucks, and they'll buy more Bitcoin, then the stock will go up. So I wouldn't be surprised to see that happen in the next few days. Although I won't sell any MicroStrategy. I'm going to ride it up to 15,000 over the next 10 years or so. But this is a crazy time right now. I think Bitcoin is going to make a monster run here toward the end of October and November. I think we'll be well over 100,000 by the end of the year, and that's going to be a psychological number to get past, getting over 100,000. Bill O'Reilly, no, not Bill O'Reilly, what the hell's his name? Mr. Wonderful, Kevin O'Leary. He said that the hardest part about, the hardest benchmark to get to in investing is to become a millionaire, to make $1 million. And it's easier to get to 100 million than it is to $1 million. And I agree with that. And I'm telling people that, you got to get to that first million first, which means you need to own as much Bitcoin as you can, own as much MicroStrategy as you can, own as much of the IBIT ETF as you can, and just sit back and watch. You're not going to get rich overnight. Don't gamble on meme tokens. Just dollar cost average in. I literally dollar cost average in every day, even though like I said, I have more than enough Bitcoin and Solana, and I have Solana too. I have a couple hundred Solana, almost 1,000 Solana tokens. Been riding up since around $10, and it's around, what is Solana? 270 maybe, I think, or something. It's kicking some butt. I think Solana will go to 1,000 this run. So Solana's another token you might want to have. But anyway, Bitcoin is going to continue to run to 100,000. If Trump wins, I think it'll pump at 20,000 overnight. The one thing I'm concerned about is that, whether you believe that the election was stolen or not, Trump was on his way for a landslide victory in 2020. Everybody went to sleep and woke up the next morning, and they shut the voting polls off, and Biden was declared the winner. Bullshit. It's a scam. And right now, MSNBC and CBS and all the other left-wing communist news organizations are saying that there are about 50 million ballots have been mailed in, and it's a dead heat. Bullshit. Kamala Harris is a moron. There's no way she's got 25 million votes. There's no way. It's impossible. There's no way she can win this election fairly. So there are a lot of really stupid people in this country, but there can't be that many stupid people. So when I heard that, I'm like, it's impossible. It's just impossible. She's got to be one of the dumbest people I've ever seen. J.D. Vance is going to interview or sit with Joe Rogan on Thursday, tomorrow, or Friday. He has invited Kamala to come and sit, but she's not going to sit because she'll continue to expose her stupidity. But they are the party of hatred. And I feel sad. I don't feel sad for them. Fuck them. They're all scumballs. Anyway, pray that Trump wins. Because if he wins, Bitcoin's going to 100,000. If he loses, I'm predicting short-term Bitcoin will probably drop to into the mid-50s after the election. Because Kamala Harris, who has no policies, they're not pro-Bitcoin. Barack Obama is not pro-Bitcoin. He is against decentralization, controlling your own money, having cold storage wallet. He's a communist. So is George Soros. So is Alvin Bragg. So is Letitia James. So is most of these Democrats that worked with Joe Biden to go down to Mar-a-Lago, do the classified documents case, which, by the way, they were all thrown out. And Joe Biden sold secrets to the Chinese, and he was never, see, I'm walking on trying to get out of the smoke, was never the president. It's so baffling to me just how completely stupid people are. They believe the garbage that comes out of the left wing's mouth. But anyway, I mean, the right isn't all, they're not all right, but I was listening to Bill Ackman, and a billionaire, the other day, and he said if Trump wins, Trump's going to get a cabinet together of all just billionaire businessmen who started with nothing and became billionaires. He's going to load it up. Vivek Ramaswamy, he's going to get Daniels, he's going to get, RFK, Kathy Wood, Kevin O'Leary, like billionaires who started with zero and became billionaires. People were thrown out in the street and figured it out. And they're going to run this country like it's a business. And I am completely 100% on board with that. We've got people who've been running this country, who've been politicians their whole life, who don't know shit about business. I think Trump's idea to get rid of tax, your wages, I think it's a great idea. And it's easily doable. They put tariffs on all these different countries, and they stop shipping their products. They'll have to move their businesses into the United States. It would be more work for American workers. We'll be able to pay down the debt. People will make more money. And they're talking about maybe doing a 1% sales tax on everything. I'll pay a 1% sales tax on everything that I buy. I don't care. Hell, we pay 40% or something on gasoline. So I'd be willing to do that if we didn't have to have income tax. That'd be amazing. Get rid of income tax. Oh my God, that'd be great. And not RFK, but Elon Musk says he's gonna reduce the government and cut a few $1 trillion out of the government. All about it. Let's do this. They talk about the jobs growth over the last year. I don't know if people know it or not, but the largest sector of job growth in this country over the last year has been government employees. So it's a self-licking ice cream cone. The government is employing more people so that it can pay them, so they can spend their government money, and then the government. It's like it's a circle. It's a circular failure. When the government employs more people than are employed in private business, then you don't have a free market society anymore. You got a government that dictates monetary policy even more than what they do now. So pray for Trump. We got about 6 days left. I already voted. If you're a beta, like Kevin Bacon and all the other pussy actors that are out there because they don't have dicks and they don't have sex with their wives anymore because their wives are embarrassed to be with them, vote for Kamala Harris. But if you're an alpha and you're a winner and you want to see this country be great again, see it be a world leader, would you stop, please? I'm trying to get my exercise. Then you're going to vote for Trump. Crypto noobs. Good luck, Trump. Bitcoin to 100,000 by the end of the year if Trump wins. I think it's going to take a little bit of a pullback the next few days, and then it's going to run. Anyway, I'm just going to sit here and enjoy my fire until the fire department shows up. Look at this. Yeah. Yes, I do have a hose to put the water down because that leaves all around. But anyway, crypto noobs. Enjoy your night. I'm out.